Hello, my crafty friends. Well, today we're doing the second episode of Second Saturday Stash/7. And this is April. And the list of items that we're supposed to use was given to us by Jamie at APG Jamie this month. And that list of things is number 1, a stamp, bought or handmade. Number 2, a stick from your yard. I have some handmade stamps here to choose from. I have this little twig and this piece of bark that are both from my front yard. This is not exactly a stick, but it came off of a tree, so I'm going to count it if I decide to use it instead of this, or I may use them both. I don't know. And then number 3 was ribbon. So I'm going to use this ribbon. Number 4 is scrap papers. And I've got some scrap papers here. And then I've still got scrap papers in here from the kit that we used last month. And then a photo of yourself. I have a bunch of photos of myself. We'll talk about those. And I'll choose one to go on the page. And then a quote or a word. One of my stamps is joy, so I might use that, or I might use choose happiness and take it off of this emery board and put it on my page. I'm not sure. And it was quote or word. And then number 7 is green. Well, I've got green ribbon. I've got green in my papers. So I think I've got green covered. And I may use green ink. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I gathered the stuff, but I literally have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But I have decided I'm going to work right here. So I'm going to take this out. And we're going to work on this page. Just because it's easy. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a double spread. And I've got some pictures of myself. I've arranged them kind of in the order of my age at the time. So I'm going to share, believe it or not, I'm going to share a bunch of pictures of myself with you. Nothing more recent than, I think, a junior in high school. So this is the picture on my birth announcement. I had a mess of hair that always wanted to stand up. This is a picture of me at 5 months out in the front yard of the house. And this is the house that we lived in at that time. And you can see here's the street in front of the house. And over here, you see they're digging up. This is where they dug up the land to build I-40. They built I-40 when I was little. I've got some pictures of me when I'm about a year old, and you can see the men behind me working over there. But right now, all you can see is where they've dug stuff up, and they've got the road blocked. But this little house is actually only about a block away from where I live right now. I live a block off of the highway, and this faced the highway. You know, directly, like if I-40 is right here, this house was right there facing I-40, and now we live over here, back that way, facing this way. So that's interesting. So there's that, and then here I am. I think I'm about 9 months old at this point. I'm not positive, but there's that picture. And then both of these are about the same age. And I got glasses when I was 18 months old. So I think these are I think these are about 2.5 or 3 years old. I'm not positive. I think I probably will end up using this one on my page because choose happiness or joy, either one, I think will go with that picture. So, But I did go ahead and bring some older ones to show you just for kicks. I'm going to stick this one out here because I think that's what I'm going to use. This was my first grade picture. This was probably about 5th grade. I'm not positive. It doesn't say. This one is 7th grade. This one is 9th grade, and I know that because when I was in the 9th grade, my sister got gum in my hair and I had to cut it off. So that's how I know that one's 9th grade. And then this one is 11th grade. So there is a little bit of my history in photos, and but we're going to use this one because it's fun. It was developed in January of '67, but and I would have, if they developed it immediately after they took it, then I would have been 3.5. No, 4.5, and I don't think I'm 4.5. So, I really think I'm about 2.5 or 3 years old in this picture. So it wasn't developed until later. They didn't have a lot of money, and so they probably waited till they had money to develop it before they developed pictures. I've noticed a lot of pictures have a date on them that are a year or so later than the pictures that were actually, than when they actually took them, when I look back through my mom and dad's pictures of that time period. Okay. I think the first thing I need to do is put down background collage stuff. And I think I'm going to use all of these jelly print things. Maybe not that one. I don't know. But this is the only thing I had out here that's not jelly printed. And so I don't think I'm going to use that because these are all stuff I did. And this page is about me. Since I have my picture is the focal point, I might as well just I might as well just go with it. Green is my favorite color, so that worked out good. And then I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm just trying to get some okay, I don't know if I'll need these. I will set them aside. Oh, there's something else that's kind of pretty. Maybe we can put some of that on each page too. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to see which. I want to leave a border. Okay, I think I like that, but I probably do want to add this little bit of this. I don't know why. I think I want to echo it, but I do want to have the same stuff on both pages. So, all right. And I think I'm okay with not inking these things because, where did my picture go? Oh, here it is. Because this is, you know, it's about a child, and it's partly about me now, but it's about but this picture is about a child, so I want this to be light, and I think the white makes it more about joy or happiness or something. It doesn't look as vintagey, I guess, even though it does some. I don't know why I'm trying to come up with a reason for not inking it. It's perfectly fine if I don't ink it. Okay, it's perfectly fine. So let's just glue it down. How about that? And I'm enjoying this collaboration, and thank you, Maria, for coming up with the idea and setting it all up for us. In the box below, the description box down there, there will be links, just like in last month's video. It'll be links to everything, including March's playlist. There will be a playlist. It's an open collaboration, so anybody can do a video and put it in the put it in the playlist. And that's one reason the playlist is down there, so that you can join us if you want. Okay. I really like the look of that. I think I'll probably be happy if I don't do anything else. But of course we got to do other things, because we got stuff. I would like to use all 7 items. Last month I wasn't able to use all 7 because my choice for a star didn't work out, so I just left the star off. But this month I'm going to try to use all 7. And how did I decide I'm going to do that like that? I think so. I don't know how I'm going to try to make this all go together, because I just have one photo. I guess I could put more than one photo and put one on each page, but I don't really want to do that. I really just want to do the one photo. Okay, we've got twigs and bark. Both of these are very dimensional. I could use just a piece of it, and that would not be as dimensional. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Where is my good glue? Okay, I'm going to have to pause and find my art glitter glue. I don't know where it went. Oh my goodness. I spent 30 minutes looking for this, and I'd about convinced myself that I must have somehow lost it in the trash and then thrown it away, because I always keep it right here on my desk, right up there, and then the trash can's right under it. But I did find it, and it was not where it's supposed to be, but that is so rare. It's the one thing that I keep in the same place all the time. So I don't know how it got where it was, but I did find it. But I spent about 30 minutes looking for it. Isn't that ridiculous? I was really afraid I was going to have to go on Amazon and buy another one, and I did not want to have to do that. I did not want to have to do that. Okay. This bark is off of the sycamore tree in my front yard, and I don't know if you know that, but sycamore trees shed their bark, and so they end up looking partially naked all the time. And I think mine sheds its bark more than it should because it's getting old and it's got some borers and things. So I just pray it lasts longer. I don't want to have to cut another tree down. I hate cutting trees down. And this is the only one I have right now is this sycamore tree. So I'm going to have to hold this for a few minutes. So I'm going to pause the video for a second. Okay, I'm weighting that down, and I decided I want to go ahead and put some of this on this side. So I'm just going to let these jars hold that down while I do this. It has a little bit of a curve to it. I should have wet it down and then weighted it down, let it dry, weighted down, but I didn't. So we're going to just no, I want this one going the opposite direction, I think. So we're kind of cracking it a little bit to get it to go flat. Okay. Back to the weighting. Okay, I'm going to let that side sit a little bit longer. One reason that I think I'm going to use both of these actually. And one reason is because this, to me, there's joy right there. Happiness was easy, you know. In that picture, it's obvious it was easy for me to be happy. When you're that age, it's easy to be happy if you're well taken care of and you're loved, and there's joy in your life when you're that age without you having to try. And I'm grateful that I lived, in a family where I had that. I always felt safe and loved and cared for. I never had to do without, or at least it never felt like I did without. When I was young, we didn't have money, but I always had what I needed. And I never felt like I was deprived. And, but, life doesn't always go the way you plan. And when it doesn't, sometimes you have to choose to be happy. You have to choose joy. And I have to admit right now, sometimes when I'm enjoying something or having fun doing something, there's part of me that feels guilty for having joy without Darren being here. And I know that is not what he would want, for sure. It's not what God would want for me. They would both want me to choose to be happy and to enjoy the things that do make me happy and not dwell in my loss. The loss comes and slaps you in the face. You don't have to dwell in it to feel it. It comes whether you want it to or not. And some days the happiness is easy, and some days you have to make a choice to go ahead and be happy. I didn't intend for this to turn into a lesson on grief. I really didn't, but that is my life right now, and this is about to it's about to come apart in a way that will not let me use it. So I've got to go back, and I didn't know this was going to be so hard to get apart. Let's see if we can do this without. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's good actually. I wish I could get some more of this off. Oh, maybe I can if I'm careful. Okay. Now, we probably will not use the whole thing. I'll probably tear it or cut it or something. And I'm going to put that on this side because this side, Joy was easy. So I'm going to use the word joy because it's obvious that I didn't have to choose to be happy at that point. I think I'm also going to, I think I'm going to fussy cut this. I may wish I hadn't done that, but the rest of the picture is kind of distracting. It's hard to see what's my hair and what's... Yeah, that's better. But now I need something down here because that just has me floating legless. And I don't want to float legless, so I'm going to have to think about something to put down here. I'm going to pause a minute and think about that. Okay, I think that that will work. Just put that there to... maybe like that, because you can still see I've got something in my hands. Looks like I'm playing in the mud. I played in the mud a lot when I was a kid. Okay, so let's... I don't want to cut this edge because this all is not cut. But I do want it to tear relatively straight, so there we go. Alrighty, I like that. I'm going to mark okay. That way I know where to put this. It's not the most in focus picture. Kind of makes your eyes go fuzzy. But I just look so happy. I wanted that to be on there, so. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday. I'm enjoying this collaboration. I would love to see other people's videos. There are 7 of us that are doing videos for sure, but I would love it if more people did, join us. Last month we had a couple of extra people that did videos. That was really great. it's just going to have to be okay. I'm choosing to be happy with it. Okay. Now then, let's see if this is... I don't think I got enough glue under there. Let's see if we can make it heavier right on top. Okay. Now, where do I want to put Joy? Maybe right there? Go kind of over all of that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And since it's a black and white picture, I'm going to do it in black. Let's see if this is black. Yes, okay. I want to make sure this is inked good because okay. Doing a lot of holding today. This is going to end up being a longer video than I wanted it to be. Hopefully it won't be as long as last month's. Last month it took me forever. Okay, I like that. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave that like that. And then we'll concentrate on making this side more joyful. I'm going to let it sit a little bit longer. I'll be right back. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, on this side, I first need to decide where I'm going to put my word. I think I'm going to put it down at the bottom. And we're just going to tear it. The sandpaper feel of this emery board is kind of weird. Okay. I'm just going to glue that right down there. Okay. Now our ribbon. All right, I'm just gonna let's figure out how much of this we need. Okay, right there. I love this ribbon. I don't have occasion to use it very often, but I really like it. But it makes me happy, and it was green. Two good reasons to choose it. Okay, let's see if we can get this to do what we want it to do. Okay. I've got glue all over me. It's not wanting to stick to that bark. Let's put a little more glue. Might have been better if I actually used a twig like it said instead of bark, but I decided to interpret twig to mean something off of a tree. And so we're using bark because I like it. It's fun to incorporate it sometimes into my art. Okay. It's the spirit of Jamie's prompt rather than the law of Jamie's prompt. Okay. So I like that. So we've got so far a stamp, a stick from the yard, a ribbon, scrap papers, a photo of myself, quote or word, and green. So we've got everything. But I still want to add some flowers and the dragonfly because those things make me happy. And I'm choosing happiness. So, okay, let's do the dragonfly. And I'm just going to ink everything in black because the color, we've already got color on there. Oh, what am I crunching? Oh, more of that bark. Okay. I was going, I'm crunching something. Okay, that worked out really good. So let's do it again. And I think I want to have the dragonfly come in this direction. Alrighty, that worked pretty good. And I want to do some of these flowers because why not? Let's see. I haven't used them in a long time, so I think it's good to okay, let's put this one right here. Okay. And let's see, stamp it off over here again. So maybe I don't get my hands quite so messy when I do the other side. Now let's put a piece of paper. There we go. Yeah, okay. We're going to put this one over here. Alrighty. And we're going to put this little flower in 2 or 3 places. Okay. Let's do part of it on the bark and see how that works out. Just for kicks. Not so well. Let's see if that helped a little bit. I think that's enough, actually. Okay. Maybe we want a few leaves coming out of some of these flowers. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and take that one kind of off the screen a little bit. All right, I think that's good. So here we go. Sometimes joy comes easy, and sometimes you have to choose happiness. God bless you, and may you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.